What if the most anticipated game in history isn't just aiming to be bigger? It's aiming to feel alive. GTA 6 isn't repeating what came before. It's rewriting how a digital world reacts to you. Every action, every chase, every choice is feeding into a living system that pushes back. This isn't just another open-world playground. It's Rockstar's most ambitious experiment yet. For years, leaks and whispers painted a blurry picture. Now, the pieces are finally snapping into focus, and what they reveal is more advanced, more dangerous, and more unpredictable than anyone expected. From a love story built on crime to a city wired with consequences, GTA 6 may not just raise the bar, it may erase it entirely. So let's break it down. Everything we know so far, and everything Rockstar still isn't saying. 250 days. That's all that separates us from the most anticipated release in gaming history. And somehow, it still doesn't feel real. GTA 6 isn't just another sequel. It's the kind of cultural event that happens once in a generation. Entire communities have been dissecting every trailer frame, every leaked file, every cryptic post from Rockstar like they're decoding national secrets. The obsession is everywhere. Countdown clocks on Reddit, map reconstructions from fans, and live streams tracking frame-by-frame comparisons between the two official trailers. It's the only game that can trend worldwide without even dropping a screenshot. And yet, through all the noise, Rockstar has gone eerily silent. No developer diaries, no interviews, no confirmation of the dozens of rumors spreading through the fandom like wildfire. It's classic Rockstar, letting the mystery do the marketing. But behind that silence, something's happening. Quiet updates are slipping through back-end databases, new textures appearing in trailer frames that weren't there before, and community sleuths claiming subtle edits in promotional material. It's as if the game itself is evolving in plain sight, while the studio pretends nothing's changed. Because maybe the real story isn't just what's been confirmed, it's what's quietly shifting behind the scenes. And if history has taught us anything about Rockstar, it's that every silence means something's about to explode. Every great crime saga starts with chemistry. And this time, Rockstar is putting it at the center of the story. Jason and Lucia aren't just two protagonists. They're opposites magnetized by chaos. He's a disciplined ex-soldier shaped by structure, precision, and survival. She's a survivor of a different kind, raised in the heat of Vice City's underworld, hardened by betrayal and determined to take control of her own fate. When we meet Jason, he's drifting through the Leonida Keys, working odd jobs for smugglers and running from a past that refuses to stay buried. He's the kind of man who craves control, but keeps finding himself trapped in other people's games. Lucia, on the other hand, starts her story with an ankle monitor, freshly released but never really free. Her quiet strength hides a restlessness that feels almost dangerous, like she's always one bad decision away from losing it all. Their worlds collide not through love at first sight, but through survival. She needs a partner who won't flinch. He needs someone who can read a room faster than a threat can form. Together, they become more than partners in crime. They become each other's last chance at something real. But here's where GTA 6 breaks new ground. Their relationship isn't just story flavor, it's a system. According to early leaks and insider reports, the trust meter between Jason and Lucia isn't symbolic. It changes everything. Dialogue, mission outcomes, and even the tone of the story can shift depending on how players treat one another. Support Lucia when she's cornered, and she'll risk everything for you later. Betray her, and that loyalty evaporates. It's not morality as a meter on your screen. It's morality written into every moment you share. Rockstar seems to be asking a deeper question. Can love survive in a world built on crime, or will survival always win? In GTA 6, your choices won't just decide how the story ends, they'll decide if the story stays together at all. Welcome to Leonida, Rockstar's boldest, strangest, and most ambitious map yet. It's not just a backdrop, it's a breathing ecosystem modeled after the chaos and beauty of Florida, re-engineered to fit the DNA of Grand Theft Auto. At the heart of it all sits Vice City, a sprawling, neon-drenched metropolis inspired by Miami and Fort Lauderdale. It's where palm-lined boulevards meet glass towers, where sun-bleached beaches hide quiet corruption, and where every street feels like it's waiting to erupt. South of that, the Leonida Keys stretch out like a chain of lawless islands. Jason's starting ground, where smuggling routes snake through turquoise waters and half-sunken docks, tell stories of deals gone bad. To the north, the Grass Rivers region brings a swamp-heavy Everglades vibe. Thick fog, lurking wildlife, and those backroad shacks that make every drive feel like a dare. Port Gallhorn, a grittier coastal strip, channels the spirit of Florida's forgotten industrial towns. Rusted shipping containers, hurricane-blown cranes, and a skyline that looks one storm away from collapse. Then there's Mount Cayalaga National Park, offering the wilderness counterpoint, a lush, untamed space made for hiking, hunting, and hiding. Rockstar has officially confirmed these 6 areas, but fans have gone much further. The mapping community has turned speculation into an art form, analyzing every reflection, billboard, and license plate from the trailers to stitch together a working map. Dozens of reconstructions now exist online, some so detailed they include GPS-style overlays and weather predictions. Every trailer frame becomes another clue, another pixel in what's being called the most expansive Rockstar world ever built. And yet even here, mystery lingers. Hidden references and early leaks point toward a scrapped northern city, said to parody Orlando, complete with a twisted version of a theme park empire. Some believe it's still in development under a code name. Others think it was quietly cut after internal scope changes. Even wilder are the whispers of Gloriana, Rockstar's version of Virginia, a mountainous state hinted at through trailer screenshots showing terrain that just doesn't match Florida's flat geography. If these clues hold up, it means GTA 6 might stretch beyond a single state, connecting regions the way Red Dead Redemption 2's world blended frontiers. And that's what makes Leonida different. It isn't just Florida with a fresh coat of neon, it's a living experiment in scale, density, and discovery. Because in Leonida, every bridge leads somewhere new, and every rumor might turn out to be real. Every corner of Leonida has its own heartbeat, and every heartbeat has a price. GTA 6's underworld isn't just about guns and drugs anymore. It's about influence, image, and survival in a world where reputation is currency. Rockstar isn't building caricatures of criminals this time, they're building ecosystems. In Little Haiti, the Haitian gang controls the flow of everything from smuggled weapons to social media propaganda. They've evolved from back alley crews into digital tacticians, using encrypted apps and viral videos to build both fear and fame. Every crime they commit doubles as a performance, a statement meant to be seen, shared, and monetized. Then there are the Guardian Brothers, a slick, urban syndicate operating in Pearl City. They blend religion, politics, and organized crime with unsettling precision. Their leaders host charity drives by day and coordinate arms deals by night. The final chapter MC dominates Ambrosia's highways. They're a biker gang with one foot in nostalgia and the other in chaos. Think old-school outlaw culture wired into TikTok-era vanity. They live-stream their crimes, monetize their reputation, and even use influencers to recruit. It's outlaw tradition rebranded for the algorithm age. But perhaps the most fascinating corner of Leonida's criminal network lies in the music industry. Figures like Bobby Ike, the charismatic owner of the Jack of Hearts Club, and Dricoen Priest, his reformed gangster-turned-producer partner, blur the line between entertainment and enterprise. Their record label, Only Raw Records, isn't just signing artists. It's laundering money, managing egos, and shaping the soundtrack of the city's underground. It's power disguised as culture. What ties all these factions together isn't their violence, it's their visibility. Rockstar seems to be asking a question the real world keeps dodging. What happens when organized crime learns to market itself? In Leonida, it's not enough to pull off a heist. You have to make it trend. Every crew has a social identity, every operation a media strategy. This isn't just satire anymore. It's a mirror. GTA 6's criminal world doesn't feel like fantasy. It feels like commentary. A reflection of our obsession with status, spectacle, and online validation. And maybe that's the quiet brilliance behind it all. Because beneath the flashy cars and gang wars, one question lingers. Is GTA 6 building the most socially reflective underworld we've ever seen? When the city starts thinking back, for the first time in Grand Theft Auto's history, the city itself is no longer just a stage, it's a character. Rockstar isn't designing a sandbox this time. They're building a thinking organism that reacts to you, remembers you, and pushes back. Every streetlight, every bystander, every patrol car is part of a living system designed to make Vice City feel aware. The most talked about upgrade? The dynamic police AI. Gone are the days when you could outrun a 5-star chase by hiding in an alley for 30 seconds. Officers now use detailed suspect profiles, tracking your car model, clothing, even gait patterns. If you ditch your ride mid-chase, it's not enough. They'll search for matching vehicles nearby, follow heat signatures, and coordinate through dispatch networks that update in real time. Change your clothes, swap your car, and slip into the crowd, and that's the new escape. It's not about running anymore. It's about vanishing. NPCs have evolved too. They're no longer passive extras. They're reactive agents with personal thresholds. A store clerk might freeze during a robbery or try to grab a gun. Pedestrians remember what they've seen. Witnesses can call the cops or film you, and those clips can spread, raising your heat even when you're off screen. One leaked feature describes this as a memory layer for NPCs, a system that mimics how rumors travel through a city. In other words, your crimes can go viral. Then there's the way the environment fights back. Weather isn't cosmetic anymore, it's physics. Heavy rain affects driving grip, wind alters bullet trajectory, and lightning storms can even knock out power during missions. This world doesn't wait for you to act. It interferes, challenges, and occasionally punishes you for underestimating it. Even the smallest mechanics demand strategy. Car theft, once a routine task, now requires precision. The new immobilizer bypass and Slim Jim systems force players to time their actions, avoid detection, and sometimes plan escape routes before the engine even turns over. It's no longer just a button press. It's a mini heist, a test of patience and awareness. Combat 2 reflects Rockstar's shift toward immersive realism. You're limited by what you can physically carry. One rifle, one sidearm, one melee weapon. The rest stays in your trunk, turning loadout management into a tactical choice. Bullets have weight, injuries slow you down, and leaning out of car windows for drive-by shots comes with real risk. Every encounter feels grounded, not cinematic but personal. This is the heart of Rockstar's new design philosophy. Systems colliding, not scripts unfolding. Instead of handing you set pieces, GTA 6 is building unpredictable chains of cause and effect. A minor argument in a bar could escalate into a citywide chase. A power outage could expose a secret meeting. Every variable matters because every piece of the city is aware of the others. In GTA 5, you played inside a story. In GTA 6, you're playing against the story, and the story fights back. Behind the official trailers and marketing polish lies the part of GTA 6 that players can't stop dissecting: the leaks. Not the rumor mill nonsense, but the credible breadcrumbs that hint at how deep this game might really go. These aren't flashy gimmicks. They're quiet systems designed to change how you think, move, and survive in Leonida. Take the immobilizer bypass, one of the earliest leaked mechanics. It transforms car theft from a background action into a high-stakes puzzle. Instead of yanking a driver out and peeling off, you'll have to disable the vehicle's security system manually. Wait too long and alarms trigger nearby witnesses. Rush it and you fry the circuit, leaving the car useless. Suddenly, stealing isn't impulse-driven. It's strategic. You plan your getaway before you even touch the door handle. Then there's the Slim Jim, a simple tool that completely changes pacing. Where the immobilizer bypass rewards skill, the Slim Jim rewards improvisation. It's faster, riskier, and meant for those desperate moments when the cops are closing in and your only escape is a locked car on the curb. Both tools feed into Rockstar's core vision, making every crime feel earned, not effortless. A weight and stamina system has also been quietly confirmed by insiders. It's a carryover from Red Dead Redemption 2's realism, but refined. Carry too much gear and your movement slows. Skip meals and your accuracy drops. Even your character's silhouette changes subtly over time. It's a small detail with massive psychological weight. Every decision now carries a physical consequence. Players won't just be role-playing criminals, they'll be managing human limits. Weapon loadouts have been reined in too. Gone are the endless arsenals of previous games. You can carry one primary, one sidearm, and one melee weapon at a time. Anything else must be stored in your trunk or safe house. It sounds restrictive, until you realize how it changes player behavior. Suddenly, preparation matters. Heists demand forethought. Do you bring the shotgun for close quarters or the sniper for range? Your loadout becomes part of the story you're writing, not just the inventory you're scrolling through. Then there's money laundering, a mechanic that ties the whole criminal economy together. Dirty cash from robberies and drug deals can't be used freely. You'll need to clean it through pawn shops, nightclubs, or fake businesses. It's another system where risk meets realism. The bigger your score, the greater the scrutiny. It's not just about making money anymore. It's about keeping it. And while Rockstar has remained silent, the community has spotted hints of something bigger: hurricane events. Volumetric weather systems in the trailers suggest dynamic storms that could reshape gameplay entirely. Imagine entire neighborhoods flooding mid-mission, vehicles being swept away, power lines snapping, a living disaster woven into the open world. It's the kind of chaos only Rockstar could turn into an opportunity for storytelling. Even the wildlife system feels different this time. Snakes slithering through the grass rivers, seagulls diving over Vice City beaches, raccoons rummaging in the alleys. They're not just set dressing. Each species reacts to the player, to weather, to sound. Hunters and poachers exist as NPCs with their own routines, creating an ecosystem within an ecosystem. Finally, the long-requested enterable interiors, a game changer for immersion. Trailers and leaks show diners, gas stations, motels, and pawn shops that can all be entered freely. But insiders claim there's more. High-rises, malls, and sky bars. Entire vertical levels that make the city feel alive beyond the streets. The goal is clear: to erase the invisible walls that made Los Santos feel like a movie set. All of these systems share one philosophy: realism through consequence. Every mechanic, from car theft to cash flow, forces players to think before acting. GTA 6 isn't handing you power. It's testing how responsibly you use it, because in Leonida, every shortcut costs something. Every storm has a price. And sometimes survival isn't about the choices you make. It's about the ones you didn't see coming. For years, Grand Theft Auto's online universe was a paradox. Total chaos wrapped in infinite possibility. Players built empires, trolled cities, and formed their own worlds on unofficial servers, while Rockstar quietly watched from the sidelines. But that all changed when Rockstar acquired CFX, the team behind the legendary 5M and Red M roleplay servers. It wasn't just a business move, it was an acknowledgement. Rockstar didn't just notice the roleplay community, they embraced it. 5M wasn't about missions or scoreboards, it was about identity. You could be a cop, a bartender, a mechanic, or a small-time criminal trying to make rent in a digital Vice City. Players wrote their own stories, built their own economies, and created the kind of living, breathing world that no official update had ever managed. When Rockstar bought CFX, they effectively made roleplay canon. For the first time, those community-built fantasies are being woven into the official DNA of GTA Online 2.0. So what does that mean for the future? It could be revolutionary. Imagine a world where every player has a role, not just a gun. Where the city runs on player-driven systems, real estate markets, underground racing rings, club ownerships, and even local politics. Where one player's nightclub becomes another player's laundering front, and your decisions ripple across the map like headlines. This is emergent storytelling, when not scripted chaos, but organic consequence. But that promise comes with a warning. With Rockstar's track record, there's a fine line between innovation and monetization. The hope is that they'll use CFX's framework to create a sandbox that thrives on creativity and freedom. The same spirit that made RP servers explode in the first place. The fear that they'll wallet behind microtransactions, GTA Plus subscriptions, and paywalled perks that turn every dream job into a premium feature. Players remember how GTA 5 Online evolved, and how the economy became dominated by shark cards and artificial grind. If Rockstar repeats that formula, GTA 6's online world could feel less like a city of opportunity and more like a digital marketplace. But if they resist that temptation, if they let the roleplay spirit breathe, GTA 6 Online could become something far more meaningful. Because what made 5M powerful wasn't the guns or cars, it was the humanity. It turned random players into citizens. It gave meaning to small interactions, consequences to choices, and identity to chaos. So here we are again, on the edge of something massive. The old GTA Online was about domination. The next one might be about definition. The question is, will Rockstar let us build the world? Or will they sell it back to us, one microtransaction at a time? Every leak, every trailer, every whisper from the shadows points to one truth. GTA 6 isn't just chasing realism, it's chasing authenticity. The technology, the storytelling, the systems all feel designed to blur the line between what's virtual and what's visceral. Rockstar isn't building a game where you play the world. They're building one where you live it. The ambition is staggering. A world that breathes, a city that remembers, characters who love, fear, and betray, all powered by systems designed to make every moment unpredictable. The weather changes your tactics. NPCs hold grudges. Your choices ripple through every part of the ecosystem. For the first time, you're not following a script. You're reacting to a world that reacts to you. But with ambition comes anxiety. What if the most advanced open-world simulation ever made ends up compromised? Fans remember how promises faded in previous generations, how certain mechanics teased in early builds vanished at launch. Will hurricanes, dynamic economies, or morality systems survive the cut? Will Rockstar's vision stay pure, or will it bow to business? Because this isn't 2013 anymore. GTA Online changed everything, including Rockstar. The success of shark cards and subscriptions proved how profitable digital economies can be. And now, with GTA 6 online on the horizon, the fear is real. Will the systems that make this world feel alive also become systems that sell your time back to you? Still, despite all that skepticism, there's a current running through the community. A sense that we're witnessing something larger than gaming. A shift from entertainment to simulation, from player to participant. GTA 6 isn't just promising freedom, it's promising consequence. A world that doesn't revolve around you but adapts because of you. If Rockstar delivers on even half of what's been hinted, this game could change how we define immersion. Not just through graphics or physics, but through behavior. Through emotional realism that makes you pause before pulling the trigger. Or think twice about betraying your partner, because maybe GTA 6 was never really about crime at all. Maybe it's about control, who has it, who loses it, and what it costs to take it back. And when the countdown ends and Leonida finally opens its doors, we'll find out whether Rockstar built another blockbuster or a mirror, reflecting us more clearly than we're ready to see.